9 Stoic techniques older men use to make women addicted. Stoicism. Chapter 1. The Awakening. Introduction. Adrian walked the crowded streets, feeling invisible. Women smiled at other men effortlessly, but he was ignored. Every date, every encounter left him frustrated. He didn't understand why his charm and effort never worked. One night in a quiet park, an older man approached him. Marcus, in his late 50s, calm and self-possessed, told him, "You carry yourself like a man chasing something that keeps running away." Marcus explained that attraction wasn't about looks or money. It was about control over oneself. Women were drawn to men who were calm, disciplined, and grounded. This was the beginning of Adrian's journey into Stoicism and the 9 techniques that would transform him. Chapter 2. Technique 1. Mastery of emotions. Marcus explained that most men lose women because they are slaves to their emotions. Panic, jealousy, overtexting, and desperation reveal weakness. Adrian began practicing calmness. When women canceled plans, ignored texts, or teased him, he stayed composed. He learned that emotional control is magnetic, and women are unconsciously drawn to men who remain steady under pressure. Through observation and daily practice, Adrian realized this first technique laid the foundation for all the others. Chapter 3. Technique 2. The Power of Silence and Listening. Marcus took Adrian to social gatherings to observe interactions. He taught him to speak less and listen more. Most men fill silence with noise, Marcus explained. The rare man who listens, who observes and speaks only when necessary, becomes unforgettable. Adrian practiced this, noticing how women leaned in when he remained quiet, letting them talk about themselves. Listening became a secret form of influence, creating intrigue and deepening connection. Chapter 4. Technique 3. Detachment from outcome. The third lesson taught Adrian not to chase results. Women's reactions, attention, or validation were external factors he couldn't control. Marcus shared a story. He once let a woman leave without protest. She returned later, drawn by his calm indifference. Adrian learned that detachment creates desire because it shows confidence in independence. By embracing this mindset, he stopped overthinking and became more self-assured. Chapter 5. Technique 4. Lifestyle discipline and aura of strength. Physical and mental discipline became Adrian's next focus. Marcus emphasized fitness, grooming, personal projects, and daily routines. A man who invests in himself radiates a subtle power, Marcus said. This is more attractive than any clever words or tricks. Adrian adopted consistent habits, improved his posture, dressed sharply, and cultivated skills. Women noticed not just his appearance, but the aura of a man in control of his life. Chapter 6. Technique 5. Speaking few but impactful words. Marcus taught him to be concise, deliberate, and meaningful in speech. Flattery, over-explaining, and constant talking reduce attraction. By speaking with purpose, Adrian drew people in. His words carried weight, leaving women thinking about him long after the conversation ended. Silence and precision became his allies, enhancing his presence. Chapter 7. Technique 6. Unshakable presence in chaos. Adrian faced challenges in social settings, heated discussions, jealousy, and chaos. Marcus guided him to remain calm, grounded, and composed. He learned that women are drawn to men who are unshakable, who do not react impulsively. In tension-filled moments, his calm demeanor became an anchor that inspired respect and desire. Chapter 8. Technique 7. Leading with calm confidence. Leadership is magnetic. Marcus showed Adrian that guiding a group or conversation calmly, without arrogance, made people naturally follow. Women noticed the quiet authority in Adrian. They trusted and were intrigued by a man who could direct situations without shouting or forcing control. This was the 7th secret: confidence without aggression. Chapter 9. Technique 8. Mystery through restraint. Adrian learned the power of not revealing everything about himself. Most men overshare. A Stoic man gives pieces, leaving room for curiosity. By practicing restraint, Adrian created mystery, a psychological pull that made women think about him constantly. Women couldn't fully predict him, and that unpredictability sparked desire.